To change our lives, conventional wisdom often suggests thinking big, making drastic changes, or even relocating across continents. People are encouraged to chase significant goals, imagining that only large-scale transformations can truly make a difference. We are bombarded with stories of individuals who have made dramatic life changes by moving to a new country, switching careers entirely, or embarking on extreme personal challenges. This societal emphasis on big changes can make it seem as though smaller, more manageable adjustments are insufficient or insignificant. The narrative often suggests that only bold, decisive actions can lead to meaningful improvements, leading many to feel overwhelmed or paralyzed by the thought of making such drastic moves. However, significant transformations can also be achieved through small tweaks to daily routines. This approach may seem counterintuitive, as we are conditioned to believe that big problems require big solutions. Yet people tend to overestimate the impact of singular actions and underestimate the power of consistent small improvements over time. Real change stems from the cumulative effects of numerous small decisions and habits that, over time, result in substantial changes in lifestyles, behaviors, and identities. By focusing on the small everyday actions, we can create a steady path toward meaningful change without the need for dramatic upheaval. This method promotes a more sustainable and less intimidating approach to personal development, encouraging gradual but consistent progress. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video, we summarize key insights and ideas from a very influential book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes where we continue to explore the transformative power of great books. Atomic Habits delves deeply into the power and process of building good habits and breaking bad ones. The book has garnered a lot of attention for its practical advice and actionable steps that anyone can apply to improve their lives incrementally. The principles outlined in the book are not only theoretically sound, but also highly applicable in daily life, making it a valuable resource for anyone looking to make positive changes. Through an array of examples from sports, business, and education, supported by insights from psychology and neuroscience, the book illustrates how tiny habits and minor changes can lead to significant life improvements. These insights are grounded in real-life success stories and scientific research, making them both relatable and credible. The goal is to foster healthier, happier, and more productive lives by understanding and applying these principles. This episode aims to unpack the core ideas from Atomic Habits and explore how we can integrate them into our daily routines for lasting positive change. By examining these strategies in detail, we can learn how to implement them effectively and see tangible benefits in our own lives. The book highlights 4 key insights that will be discussed in detail: the power of 1% improvements over time, the importance of focusing on systems rather than goals, the concept of identity over outcomes, and the 4 fundamental laws of behavior change. Each of these insights provides a different perspective on how we can achieve lasting personal development by making small, manageable changes to our habits and routines. By breaking down these concepts, we can better understand how to implement them in our own lives and see tangible results. This holistic approach to habit formation emphasizes the importance of consistency, mindfulness, and incremental progress, which together can lead to profound personal transformation. First, the significance of 1% improvements lies in the power of compounding, a concept that can have a profound effect positively or negatively over time. Compounding is often discussed in the context of finance, where small amounts of interest accrue over time to produce significant wealth. The same principle applies to habits and personal development. Improving by just 1% each day for a year can result in being 37 times better, while declining by 1% daily can nearly lead to zero progress. As stated in the book, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Although small changes might not seem impactful on a day-to-day basis, their long-term effects are enormous. The slow pace of transformation makes it easy to ignore the importance of small positive changes and to let bad habits creep in. Repeating small errors daily can accumulate into larger problems. Time magnifies the margin between success and failure, making good habits an ally and bad habits an enemy. Understanding this principle encourages us to focus on making consistent, small improvements rather than expecting instant results. It's the daily dedication to these tiny improvements that ultimately leads to significant achievements. This gradual approach underscores the value of patience and persistence, reminding us that meaningful progress is often the result of sustained effort over time. Another key point discussed in the book is the plateau of latent potential. Habits often don't show results until a critical threshold is crossed. This plateau can be discouraging as it feels like no progress is being made despite consistent effort. Progress is not linear. The initial phase can be disappointing due to the delayed outcomes. This leads many to give up prematurely. However, with time, the compound interest of self-improvement can yield remarkable results. This concept teaches us the value of patience and persistence in the journey of habit formation. The initial efforts may seem unrewarding, but they are laying the groundwork for future breakthroughs. Understanding the plateau of latent potential helps us stay motivated and committed to our habits, even when immediate results are not visible. It's essential to trust the process and recognize that significant change often comes after a period of sustained effort. This understanding helps to build resilience and a long-term perspective, which are crucial for achieving lasting success. The second key insight is to focus on systems rather than goals. James Clear identifies 4 problems with goal setting. Winners and losers have the same goals. Achieving a goal is only a momentary change. Goals restrict happiness by delaying it until the goal is achieved, and goals are at odds with long-term progress. Systems, on the other hand, provide a sustainable approach to improvement. The purpose of setting goals is to win the game, but building systems ensures continuous improvement. For instance, in sports, focusing solely on the score won't help. Focusing on improving the play does. Bill Walsh, a Super Bowl winning coach, encapsulated this with the phrase, "The score takes care of itself." By developing effective systems, we create a process-oriented mindset that supports long-term growth and success. This approach shifts our focus from the outcome to the process, ensuring that we are constantly improving and adapting. Systems create a framework that guides our daily actions and decisions, making it easier to maintain consistent progress toward our desired outcomes. This method not only fosters continuous improvement, but also reduces the pressure and anxiety associated with goal-oriented thinking, making the journey more enjoyable and fulfilling. The third insight emphasizes that identity change is crucial for habit change. Changes should start from identity rather than outcomes. The ultimate form of intrinsic motivation occurs when a habit becomes part of one's identity. Solving problems at the identity level rather than just aiming for outcomes leads to lasting change. For example, instead of thinking about losing weight through diets, adopting an identity of a healthy person leads to sustainable, healthy habits. This shift in perspective encourages us to see ourselves as the type of person who engages in the behaviors we desire, making those behaviors more natural and consistent. When our habits align with our identity, they become a part of who we are rather than just something we do. This intrinsic motivation makes it easier to maintain positive habits and resist negative ones. By focusing on identity, we create a stronger foundation for lasting change. This identity-based approach encourages deeper self-reflection and alignment with our core values, making our actions more authentic and sustainable. Finally, the fourth insight explains how to build habits through 4 stages: cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue triggers the brain to start an action. The craving provides motivation. The response is the action performed, and the reward is the end goal. The 4 laws of behavior change derived from these stages are: make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it immediately satisfying. Designing the environment to support good habits and reduce bad ones is essential. For instance, placing vitamin D tablets next to daily medication can create a new habit by making it obvious. This practical approach to habit formation helps us understand how to structure our environments and routines to support positive behaviors and discourage negative ones. By making good habits more visible and accessible, and bad habits less so, we can create an environment that naturally promotes better choices. This environmental design makes it easier to stick to good habits and break bad ones. By understanding and leveraging these 4 stages, we can create a more conducive environment for habit formation and make positive behaviors more automatic and ingrained. To sum up, focusing on small habits and making incremental changes can lead to significant transformations. Emphasizing systems over goals, identity over outcomes, and small improvements over drastic changes can result in a profound impact on our lives. Atomic habits, though small individually, collectively hold the power to bring about remarkable change. By understanding and applying these principles, we can create a life that is healthier, happier, and more fulfilling. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this summary of Atomic Habits insightful and inspiring. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more episodes where we continue to explore the transformative power of great books. By embracing the power of small changes and consistent effort, we can unlock our full potential and lead more successful, satisfying lives. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.